to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in these last days, giving all honor and all praise. All right, as we come into these last days, we're gonna start seeing miraculous works, and the scripture says, "Do not despise small beginnings." So there's gonna be miraculous works that's gonna be starting off small, then it's gonna increase and increase. Now this is video I just stumbled upon with a Jake brother that built a house out of a not cardboard, but actual wood, and he basically built his house, and he's a homeless brother. I just wanted to show you this because, like I said, do not despise small beginnings. Hey, the Most High putting that spirit back on us, man, because we've been lacking the intelligence of building. We lost that from our forefathers, but even also our forefathers by way of slavery, you know, because we built many cities in these different cities and stuff out here in America, but we forgot that. You know, the scripture says we will forget ourselves, but then the Most High will put in our spirit to remember ourselves again. All right, so that's the beautiful thing of these last days. So what the Most High gonna do, he's pouring his spirit out, as the scripture says in Joel chapter 2, he'll pour his spirit out on all flesh, right? And we will have these miraculous things to start developing in our lives, man. True miracles, right? And so one of the greatest miracles of us coming off these curses is to build, man, to build. And so the Most High when he take us out of these different lands we in, and we all reach to that wilderness, the second wilderness, man, that's the spirit the Most High gonna put on certain men to build, man. That building spirit, right? Let's get a scripture before I start this. Let's get a scripture real quick. Now, this is in the book of Exodus, chapter 31. Now, remember when they all came out of Egypt with great possessions, and when they left, they didn't go to the other way that would have led to the Philistines, and they probably would have drew back. But he says that they had to go through the Red Sea and into the desert. Now the wilderness is called the empty heaven because there's nothing's going to support you there but you relying on the Most High. That's it. So the Most High put the spirit on certain men. He put a spirit out on certain men. Let me turn this over. He put a spirit out on a certain man to build. So, you know what I'm saying? The Most High got to put that spirit on us, man. Because under the curses, it says we will be in lack without strength. And so you notice we have a whole generation of brothers that do not know how to build nothing. We got a whole generation of sisters that don't know how to build anything as well. So this is very important. And I was just this what I'm about to show, a little video, is really nothing to the natural eye, but to a spiritual eye, and it's a lot, right? But anyways, let's go to Exodus chapter 31. All right, and we're gonna read let's go to 3. All right, it says, and this is Judah, tribe of Judah. You see that? Tribe of Judah. So it says, and I have filled him, who's him? The tribe of Judah, with the spirit of Yahweh in wisdom. So he's filling this, he's gonna fill the nation of Israel back with wisdom, in understanding, in knowledge, and in all matters of workmanship. See, that workmanship is good to know. That workmanship is a Greek, or not a Greek word, but worship. Workmanship is also another term for worship, but it's a noun, meaning a place, person, or thing. The degree of skill with which a product is made or a job is done, right? So the Most High is going to start putting that spirit on us to build, man, to build. And I ain't just talking about natural building, but building spiritual level and building on a natural level as well, because that's going to build the nation of Israel up again, right? And we ain't talking about building on this sand. We ain't talking about building on this sand at all, man. This is Babylon, and this place foundation is built upon sand. Now we want to build upon the rock of ages, man. You know, the build upon our promised land. Nevertheless, the Most High is going to put that spirit on certain individuals to build, right? It says to design articulate works, to work in gold, in silver, in bronze, in cutting jewels, for setting, in carving wood, in carving wood, to make or to work in all matters of workmanship. Hey, then the scripture says in Ephesians chapter 2 that we are the workmanship of the Most High, man. And that's dealing with the things of the spirit we building right now, right? But we have to get that curse of insufficient, lacking, slack, right? So he says he's going to remove these things. Let's get the book of Zephaniah. Let's get the book of Zephaniah real quick. All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 14. Or Salaki, verse 16. Zephaniah chapter 3, 16. Let's see if I can get on there. Let's see if I can get this real quick. All right. Now look at this. All right, it says Zephaniah chapter 3, 16 and 18. All right, no, Salaki 16. That's what I want. It says, on that day, what day? I mean the last days. They will say to Jerusalem, do not fear Zion. Do not let your hands hang limb. Right? Meaning weak. Don't let your hands lay weak, meaning you don't have the ability to build anything no more. You've been totally crippled, imperiled, all right, disabled to do anything outside of this man's system, the beast system, right? Let's get the King James though. I like the King James. All right. All right, so let's see here. All right, this is Zephaniah chapter 3:16. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before a place. Fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thy hands be slack. See that? So the Most High is gonna put that strength back in our hands, man. Meaning we want to physically know how to operate the way we supposed to, like Jake did back before pre-slavery, pre-colonization, pre-Christopher Columbus, okay, pre-Spaniard invasion of the Spanish crown, right? We build empires, man. So if we are able to build empires, why are we not able to build our own nation, right? It's because these curses. So these curses have to come off so we can reverse the curse and we can go back to our royal stance, right? Because in the kingdom, we ain't gonna be building nothing, man. We ain't gonna be building nothing. The nations will. All right, so let's get a few more scriptures and then we can touch that video. Let's go to Deuteronomy. It's very important, man. Sufficient. Most High want us to sufficient. It says, gather ourselves together, O Israel. Gather ourselves together, O nation not desired. All right, so we are literally a nation not desired, man. All right, so this is Deuteronomy. Let's break this down real quick. I think I want. Let's see here. All right, so Deuteronomy chapter 33, and we want 7. I want 7 because this video I'm about to show you is a Judite man that made something happen. Like I said, very small but very big spiritually speaking, because Most High putting that spirit back on his people. All right. All right. This is Deuteronomy 33 verse 7, and this is the blessing of Judah. And he said, "Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people." So Judah need to be brought back unto his people, which we are doing in the last days, because the scripture says in Jeremiah that Judah and Israel shall be oppressed together in Babylon. So it says, and this is the blessing of Judah. And he says, "Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people." Look at this. "Let his hands be sufficient for him, and be thou a help to him from his enemies." Right? So our hands going to be sufficient for us to be a help from our enemies, man. Right? So when they put us out in the cold, we can't have enough money to get by. Hey, Judah always find a way, man. Judah always find a way. He's a hustler, man. All right. So let's get that last verse. Was it Exodus? Was it Exodus 31? Exodus. Yeah, so this is very important, man. We need to be sufficient. We need to have that at least a mindset of that, right? At least a mindset of that. Now you see this right here in verse 6 when it talks about the tribe of Dan. Let me see if I can highlight that. When it talks about the tribe of Dan, it says the tribe of Dan, and it says, "And in the hearts of all that are wise hearted, I have put wisdom, that they may make all that I have commanded thee, the tabernacle of the congregation." So they was able to build the tabernacle of the congregation, man. They was able to build things, man, because the Most High put that spirit on them to build for their own people. See that? And so the Most High is all about that stuff. So now we get, play that video real quick. Hey, this man, as you see on this guy's channel, his name is Hood Stocks, right? And it says, "Homeless man builds a 2-story condo on Skid Row." Now you know about Skid Row, man. Skid Row is a hell of a place, man. I've been there many times, right? But the man says, "Let me stop, relying on this government to try to give me housing," which is, yeah, by the way, housing in Los Angeles is horrible, man, because of gentrification, which you can check that video out I did earlier about gentrification. But because of that, there's many out there homeless, man, that don't need to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, hey, Jake, make a bad way out of a good, make a good way out of a bad way, man. What the devil meant for evil, the Most High do for good. So we can turn anything around, even in the land of our captivity. Hey, man, we make little portions of heaven in the midst of hell, man. Look at this.
Coming through, coming through. Hold up. You can stop. God damn it. Oh shit, you putting foil on it?
Yeah.
Is this your house?
No, it's my art.
This
The
is
owner's in the inside.
the owner's in the inside?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your name?
Chandrika.
I'm recording you. Is that okay?
Oh yeah. Is it? Am I?
Yeah.
Am I in trouble?
No. My name's Lucky. I got Hood Stocks, a podcast called Hood Stocks Podcast,
Okay.
and I shot a couple videos of this right here, and everybody's loving it. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, so I saw it like a month ago, and I spoke with him, and I was like, you think I could put my art on your home?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's wind resistant, it's heat resistant, and it'll like keep it cool. And he was like, yeah. So I came back randomly, and I was like, can I start? And he just left.
That's badass.
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, what up, OG?
All right, man.
Hey, can I get a video of you, dog? Can I peep it out, doggy?
Right now, she's doing a little bit of work,
Yeah. Hey, you built this right here?
Yeah.
This shit's hard, my G. God damn it, dog.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
man.
that's dope, doggy.
Right.
I mean, how long did it take you to build this?
It took me a few months because, money and everything, but if I had all the money, like right then, it might not even take a few hours to build it.
Okay. Were you in construction before or what?
Well, I started with architectural drafting, like Sacramento.
Architect drafting.
Some stuff went wrong with my paperwork. I couldn't get the originals, so here I am. You know what I mean? And I started building.
Hey, my G, well, I want to say you got the fucking sickest fucking cardboard condo / wood I've ever seen in my motherfucking life, bro. This is dope, dog. And maybe other cats out here on Skid Row are taking note, baby. And pretty soon this whole block's gonna be filled up with these, dog.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully not the block. I'm trying to get some people to forward us some land. You know what I mean? So we can sit on something.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And we ain't gotta have all the bullshit.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, well, I appreciate your time, doggy. This shit is amazing, dog.
Right.
How do you get to the second floor?
There's a ladder in there.
Oh, is a ladder in there?
Built on.
It's built on, huh?
Built on.
Man, so everything's stable up there?
Everything. It's on wheels and everything.
Damn, that's dope, my G. Oh, shit, it is on wheels. Oh, damn, so you can move this motherfucker anywhere.
Anytime I need to.
There you go, baby. I love you, dog. Appreciate you, brother. What's your name again?
They down here, they call me Minus.
Minus. That's what's up, G.
All right, baby.
Hell yeah, dog. Love it, dog. You got the Christmas tree in there, too. I see it. Man. I see you, too. What's your Instagram?
It's Chandrika, but the A is a 4.
Yeah?
Like CH4.
Call Allah Bashim Yahushai. All praise.